for this year, and it's a benefit. But I'm going to let James Winfrey tell you all about the chili cook-off. So please help me welcome him.
Good afternoon. My name is James Winfrey. I am the president of a local organization called Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. It's an international fraternity, and our local chapter here, we partner with other organizations to benefit the community. We're excited to be a part of this year's Tri-State Barbecue Festival and to participate in the way of this chili cook-off that Carrie just mentioned. We're hosting it in the hopes of raising money for the March of Dimes, March for Babies. The March of Dimes, March for Babies will be happening on, I believe it's April the 26th, and we look forward to participating in that. It's a program that we support nationally as an organization. The chili cook-off is quite unique in that it is a People's Choice chili cook-off, which means the people, the spectators, the folks that are there already will be coming about, and they will be coming into the tent and actually tasting the chili, and then deciding who the winner is. And so we're excited to be a part of this year's Tri-State Barbecue Festival, and we look forward to partnering with you in the future. Thank you.
I believe, James, that people can still enter their chili in the cook-off. It's $20 to enter, but they get 2 passes in, and $100 for first place.
$100 for first place, second place, I believe, 75. I think the last is third place is 50. Oh, decorating contest. I forgot all about that.
Okay.
There will be a booth decorating contest. So you get to name your chili, you can call it something, and then you can develop the theme of whatever the name is around the booth that you have, and there will also be a prize for that. Let me just say this as I depart. The biggest thing here is that we want to fundraise, and we want to support March of Dimes in any way we can, and so that's what we're looking forward to.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thanks. So, come out Friday, April 11th, listen to the K-Jams, and enjoy some great chili. We also have a celebrity visiting us this year from the hit TV show Swamp People. Bruce Mitchell will be here all weekend. He's kind of dabbling in competition barbecue cooking, so he's coming up here to try his hand on a competition barbecue team. But he'll be available all weekend for autographs and photographs, so make sure you come out and say hey to Bruce Mitchell. He's the one that has the dog with him on the alligator hunting boat. And he said if the dog was up to the trip, he was bringing him also. So no promises that Tyler will make it, but he's supposed to come. Saturday, the gates are open from 10 to 6, and we kick off the day with the wildly popular New South Cruisers car show. And if you've ever been to the barbecue festival, the car show is one of the most popular things. It's almost as popular as the barbecue, I think. But here to talk a little bit about that is David Plunkett from the New South Cruisers.
After you had all these pretty girls up here, I'm not sure I should be up here at all. But we have done the car show for the Tri-State Barbecue for several years now. We have, our club is a 501c3 nonprofit. We take the money we raise here and we fund our scholarship fund. We're out at Wallace, we give a scholarship every year for people going in paint and body or auto mechanics. And there's not very many opportunities for these kids that are doing that to have a scholarship, but it's been real popular since we started it. We're going to have the car show. You come in the morning, and you can start registering your car at 9 o'clock till 11. We're going to have, we're going to have all kinds of stuff down there. We're going to have a 50-50 drawings. We're going to have music. We're going to have all the stuff just like Carrie has in the other part, but we're down kind of off on the back side. On our car show, this is one of our biggest car shows every year. And we'll have everything from 1900s cars all the way up to new cars. We have classes for trucks, cars, motorcycles, all the way down to rat rods. And so we have a big car show, and we appreciate everybody coming out and supporting us. If there's ever any questions about this, you can just give me a call. I'll be glad to try to help you any way I can. But if you're coming, you need to be there between 9 and 11 to get signed in, and then we start judging right after that. So it'll take us a while to do the judging with all the 39 classes, I believe, for a second and third place.
Great. And to the members of the press and everyone here, you'll see this newspaper on the tables. It's called the Barbecue Rag. It's really a 16-page guide to the barbecue festival. The centerfold is the map, so it kind of gives you a directional. The main gate's here, the stage is here, the car show is back, kind of behind the stage. Okay, so this is handy. Take one with you if you could. So also Saturday morning is the Tyndall Federal Credit Union Kids Cook, and this is our student grilling competition for kids aged 8 to 18. And right now we've got 20 students signed up to participate. We can still take a few more. So that's going on Saturday morning. We also have the 13th Colony Sauce Contest is happening Saturday morning. The 13th Colony is a small distillery out of Georgia, and you know, whiskey and barbecue sauce kind of go together. Jack Daniels has a sauce, Jim Beam has a sauce. So they thought, why not have a sauce contest where you have to incorporate some of their Southern rye whiskey into the recipe. So that's going on Saturday morning. And also this year we have expanded our cooking demonstrations. We've done a cooking class each year, but this year we're doing 3 on Saturday. And after each of the 3 cooking classes, they will be giving samples. So the 10:30 cooking class is jalapeno, coleslaw, and pork sliders. And after the class, and they show you how to make that, you can sample the pork sliders and the coleslaw. And then the 1:30 class is ribs and macaroni and cheese. And guess what? They are bringing 500 pounds of ribs to cook and give out after that class. I think that'll be a popular class. And then at 3:30, they're going to do smoked wings and barbecue sauce. So they'll show you how to make homemade barbecue sauce and how to smoke wings, and then you get to taste those afterwards. So I think the Wind Creek cooking demonstrations are going to be fairly popular. I'm really excited. This doesn't exactly have anything to do with the barbecue festival, but when Wind Creek agreed to come and do the cooking demonstrations, they said that their food truck that they have just debuted is called Good to Go, and they want to bring good to the communities in which they participate in festivals. And they said they'd be happy to come and participate, be a sponsor, and do the cooking demonstrations only if they could bring the truck a day early and feed people in need in our community. So we're going to set that up on Thursday the 10th. They'll feed dinner. They plan on a healthy dinner. They're not sure if it's going to be roast chicken or roast turkey and vegetables. They're going to set up at 313 North Foster, which is like the parking lot of the Carver Museum. And they anticipate about 200 people will turn out. We'll get the word out through the media, of course. And we have our barbecue queens that will be there helping serve food. And they are going to put that in to-go boxes so that maybe there's people of lower income that live nearby, want to take it home, share it with a friend. They can take that to go, but there will be tables and chairs there that they can eat there as well. So you'll get more information on that, but I thought that was really cool that they wanted to do that just as part of their coming to Dothan. So also on Saturday, talking about the samples and the great amount of food, we have the 5-Star Credit Union People's Choice Tasting Tent. Now, coming out and sampling the People's Choice entries has always been a favorite of the crowds. In the past couple years, we had the spectators go from team to sample food. In the first couple years, it worked out pretty well, but as the crowds grew bigger, you'd have to wait 30 or 40 minutes to get a little sample and then move to the next team and wait 30 or 40 minutes. And the spectators weren't getting more than a couple of samples, and so we decided, with the help of 5-Star Credit Union, to have a People's Choice sampling tent. And that tent's going to be just to the right of the main stage. And at 2:30, that tent will open up, and all of the team samples will be in that tent. And the 5-Star Credit Union volunteers will be there to serve up small samples. We anticipate about 35 to 40 teams participating in the People's Choice sampling. So feasibly, you could sample 30 or 40 different teams' barbecue. I don't know that you could make it through all that, but that's a lot of meat. But So we're really excited about the 5-Star Credit Union People's Choice Tasting Tent this year. And also near that tent, we have Bluebell Ice Cream will be coming into town again and giving away free samples of their novelties and ice cream. So if you play your cards right between the ice cream, the People's Choice Tasting Tent, and the food demonstrations, you can be pretty set on Saturday. All of these wonderful events, the entertainment, which the entertainment's listed in the barbecue rag, all of the activities would not be possible without the support of our sponsors. And, we have Steve Brown here from 5-Star Credit Union. I want to thank you. I did receive a couple of notices from some other sponsors that couldn't be here, but we value them just the same whether they're here or not. So that is just about it. The barbecue festival ends a little earlier this year than in past years. The barbecue awards will be on the main stage at 5:30, and once those awards are given out, we're just calling it a night. So we anticipate the festival will be over between 6 and 6:30. And quite honestly, in the past, we've tried to throw entertainment after that, and everybody just kind of leaves after the barbecue awards. So we figured, why fight it? We'll leave too. So that's kind of the abbreviated version of the press conference. I wanted to get you back on schedule. Are there any questions or comments or anything that I didn't say that you want to know?